Plaintiff Kiara Simpson says she met the defendant in grade school. And when they went to college together, she went from being a goody two-shoes to a party girl who dated multiple men at the same time. Kiara's suing because she claims the defendant drove her car without permission while drunk and damaged it. Defendant Jasmine Better admits that she likes to drink, but says so does Kiara, and she gets aggressive when she drinks. Jasmine claims one night at a casino, Kiara got mad at a waitress and threw a drink in her face, and she insists she is not responsible for the damage to Kiara's car.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
All right, so me and Jasmine, we've been friends since we were little kids, since grade school. She used to be, you know, the shy, good girl. When we got to college, she started hanging out, I think, with the wrong crowd. They became a bad influence on her.
Where?
At Howard Community College.
Mm-hmm.
She started drinking more, partying. She even broke up with her boyfriend. She was dating for 2 years.
What's wrong with that?
Just so she could date different guys.
How old was she?
20.
That might have been smart.
Exactly. Yeah.
20-year-old, committed and emotionally attached to one guy at age 20 and never to see another person. My wife complains to this day. Now, when she had just turned 18.
When you guys met?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was 20, going on 21. And
Yeah, but you were an old 20. You'd done a lot before that.
So you're doing it right in the beginning, so you don't have to tell your husband in the future, like my wife tells me, you didn't get a chance to go and party and have your fun because you took me and snatched me up. So you shouldn't have been so cute. I'm snatching. You see a woman like that, you're not gonna snatch her up and say you don't date nobody. Give me some more background on it, and then we'll get to you.
Well, we haven't been communicating as much now. I'm a single parent, so my partying days are way behind me.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay.
Yes. So I feel like we don't have as much as common anymore.
Give me some background.
Well, like she said, Kiara and I have been friends for a very long time. Well, had been friends for a very long time. I knew her since elementary school, sharing crayons and all that. But I really feel like over time I have realized that she can be a bit dramatic. Also, she's talking about my drinking. She also drinks as well, but she gets aggressive when she drinks. Like one time we went to the casino and one of the waitresses did something. I don't even know what the waitress did, but made her mad, so she threw her drink in the waitress's face.
What?
Really?
What?
Yes, she threw her drink in the waitress's face, and everybody got kicked out. I was mad because I was doing good on the slots that day. So she really got all of us kicked out. That really pissed me off.
How long ago was that?
This is maybe like 5 years ago, I want to say.
21? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, with her drinking, she just made poor decisions. Another example of that would be the night in question. She was drunk and she ended up getting into...
That's the car we're suing for. I'll let her tell me about that. What happened with this car?
All right, so it was my birthday 2 years ago on May 21st. We were all going out to the club. She complained about her car. Something was wrong with her car. She didn't want to drive. So I had to drive on my birthday. We knew that we were going to drink. So we were going to play it by ear, you know, to see how we were feeling if we either one of us were able to drive home at the end of the night. So we're out drinking, we're getting wasted, and we decided that we were going to split a cab fare on the way home. So I ended up getting a little too drunk and I passed out. Fast forward, I wake up in the passenger seat of my car. My car is smoking, won't turn on. She's in a driver's seat frantic. She's very apologetic, how the car won't turn back on. And I never gave her permission to drive my car. I thought we had agreed we were going to take a cab if both of us were drunk. And
how many people were there? Just the two of you?
No, it was two other friends.
What happened to them?
They were there too.
In the car?
Yeah.
They didn't take a cab
They were drunk. One of them was passed out too. Okay. And then the other girl, she was drunk too. So we were all drunk. So I don't know why she was driving in the first place. So
you had been drinking also?
I had been drinking, but I was not drunk.
Okay, we all were drunk, Jasmine. Okay, so basically the car overheated and she continued to drive while the car was smoking. And
you just said you don't know what happened.
No, when I woke up, it was smoking.
She was driving?
When I woke up, it was smoking.
She was driving?
Yeah, she was. No. When I woke up, the car was on the side of the road.
Right.
She blew my engine.
You don't know when she stopped driving. You were passed out. You were too drunk to know what happened to your car.
She admitted after the fact that she continued to drive until it stopped running while I was smoking.
Mm-hmm. And what do you assume she could have done?
I had problems with my car.
There you go.
I had problems with my car that I would have known.
That's what happened. How did she cause your engine to blow?
She could have stopped the car.
You were drunk. You don't know whether she stopped or not. You were drunk and passed out, and now you're carless. It cost you a car.
Well, she had agreed to help with the damages.
How much help?
To pay me for the whole bill.
You agreed to pay for the entire engine?
No, I agreed to help her.
Okay.
Not financially, I agreed to help her as far as getting her back and forth to where she had to go. And I actually let her borrow my car a couple times.
And any help you offered, it would have been a gift?
Well, not a gift. It was just to help out because I did feel bad because I was behind the wheel. But I didn't feel as though I should have been responsible for paying for a blown out engine because I had no idea that the car was going to overheat.
Most engines already have a problem. It's overheating because of the radiator. It's overheating because it doesn't have oil in it. And they drive it for months. Sounds like that's what happened unless you have something different.
Well, I mean, it was an older car, and I do have an email.
How old was it?
It was a 99 Honda Civic.
Okay. 18-year-old car.
Yes.
18 years old, and you want her to buy you a new engine.
Well, I feel like I cut her a break because I didn't actually buy the engine. The engine was going to be more than what the car was worth, so I found a cheaper car. I bought it for $2,500, and I had sent her, I even have an email where she agreed to pay me back.
She said she agreed to help. What type of liquor was that?
Any?
You should try something cheaper. $2,500 is way too much for whatever you were drinking that night. You just lost $2,500. You say you have evidence she agreed to pay?
Yes, I have an email.
Let's see it, please. Hey, Jasmine, this is a reminder that I'm still waiting for you to pay me back for my car you totaled. It's been almost 2 years. So what's the holdup? And it's no more IOUs. I said I would pay you back. Pay you back suggests that you owe. You only pay people back when you owe. However, the question now that has come before me is whether you're culpable, whether you damaged it. Not necessarily what you said, but what we're here in court to prove. And you'd have to prove that she damaged your car. And she says she was making reference to helping you. But I'm not going to have her accountable for a car that had a pre-existing problem. Your case is dismissed. That's a good lesson about getting drunk and passing out, folks. Have a good day.
I mean, I hope that we can become friends again, but I mean...
No, this is not over. She's lucky right now. She knows she
lucky
owes
about
me.
what?
Did you just got
drunk?
You got drunk too.
You should have gotten so drunk.
You're drinking and driving my car.
But when you decide to drink, when you decide to drive,
you
that's
say you're gonna pay someone back, you pay them back.
You
if you're gonna split a cab, you split a cab with
whatever.
someone, Jasmine.